Hey everyone, Brian Eckberg here with your daily demo. We're taking a look at 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa. Luke did, I got that correct the first time, amazing. You're the producer on the game and you're here. Thank you for being here, we appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
All right, so World Cup game, obviously the big tournament is coming later this summer. You guys are working on a World Cup game. High level, what was the goal for World Cup this time around?
The goal for World Cup this time was to make sure we brought the authenticity of the tournament to the console, to the user. For the first time you can play as all 199 teams that participated in the World Cup qualification. That's actually up from 127 from World Cup 2006. So we've made a big step forward there. So you can play as the Englands, the Brazils, the USAs and the Vanuatus of the world.
Right.
So we really have gone all out to make sure that you can play as everybody. It's a worldwide game with a worldwide event.
All right, well, don't keep us hanging. Let's kick this game off.
Right, so another big thing for us was to take the gameplay from FIFA 10 and improve on what they had. So there was quite a few complaints that, and exploits that the users found. So our first focus was to improve a lot of those things to make sure we were giving the user experience, the users the experience they wanted. So things like chip shots, finesse shots, goalkeeper positioning, refereeing and so on, we've improved massively.
It seems like year in and year out, the FIFA team's always talking about goalkeeper improvements. Goalkeepers improve year in and year out. What's the goal this year?
The goal this year was to really make the goalkeepers have that positioning realism that we felt it was lacking. It was also just to improve and just generally add to the realism and the complexity of being a goalkeeper. So really to focus on getting it as accurate as possible.
Okay.
So in addition to improving the core engine, what we worked with the gameplay team on providing was some authentic World Cup gameplay improvements, things like altitude. So we know that going to places in South America, such as Ecuador and so on, will make it more tricky, basically because of the playing conditions and the altitude that users will experience, or players will experience in the real world. So the ball will actually move differently. We try to replicate that those physics within the game, so it will move straighter and faster. In addition to that, we've added home and away advantage as well, which will see teams adapt to strategies and be more clever in how they approach the game. So a weaker team will generally be more defensive, making it more challenging to unlock those defences.
I know we're in the single-player game here, but while we're here, let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing online, because there's a lot to talk about, right?
There is a lot to talk about. So today we're pleased to announce that for the first time you're going to be able to play in a full online World Cup tournament. So that's the group stages, the 3 group matches, so you will progress through. If you successfully get through those games, you go into the knockout stages, so the round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-final, and also the World Cup final. And ultimately you'll be able to take your favourite nation on to win the World Cup. Some important things that we've also done to that mode is we've made it so that you don't have to play and be online for that consecutive experience. You can play one game, you can then leave the game for 1 or 2 days or 1 hour, depending on how your time fits around the game, and you can come back and progress from where you left off. So you can get through and come back to the game, which we're really pleased to bring to the users.
Definitely a lot to talk about World Cup. I know you guys have more to announce as we get closer to the release date. Final question I have for you today is, what platforms is it coming on and when's it coming out?
2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa will be available on the Xbox 360, on the PlayStation 3, on the Nintendo Wii and the PlayStation Portable. It will be released April 27th in North America and April 30th worldwide.
Okay. There you go, your look at 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa. Thank you for being here, appreciate that. There's your daily demo for the day.